In this tutorial, we are going to show you how to prepare and export files from Sketchup for printing models on 3D printer. You'll first need to set your units to centimeters and check if your model is scaled to fit printer preferences. In this case, maximum for printer is 20 by 20 by 20 centimeters. So we can see our model is 6 centimeters, so it's going to fit inside the printing volume. After that, check if your model is clean, without excessive lines and without internal planes. It needs to be solid. So to check if this volume is solid in SketchUp, we need to select the whole volume and turn it into component by pressing G on your keyboard. Give it some suitable name, column base for example, and create. If your volume is okay for printing, if it's suitable for printing, it's going to display the volume here. So our model is clean, so it can be exported to suitable extensions for 3D printing. We will now need to export a selected component to STL file format. Before doing that, make sure your SketchUp version supports STL file export by going to File, Export, and 3D Model. And check if it's here in the drop-down menu. For older versions of SketchUp, like this one I'm using, you'll need to install a SketchUp extension. You can do that by scanning this QR code, and it's going to lead you to needed STL extension for SketchUp. After you install it, you will get the Export STL option here. After you install extension, you select your component or the volume you want to export for printing, and then choose Export STL or Export 3D Model and find STL under the drop-down menu. So export STL, export only current selection. We are going to export the volume that is selected. Leave all of these parameters as they are, and then click export. So you can save the file. After exporting STL file from SketchUp, we'll then need to install Prusa Slicer software. You can find it here on a link by scanning this QR code, and then we're going to switch to Prusa Slicer, which is actually software for preparing our STL files for 3D printer. First of all, we import the STL file, and then we check the printing options. Our printer is Prusa MK3S Plus. You can find it here in a drop-down menu. We're going to print it using PLA filament, so it's going to be PLA. And our printing quality is going to be 0.2 millimeters quality print. After we set that up, we click here on Slice Now. So the software actually simulates the printer working, and defines different parts of 3D model and estimates the time required for printing this model. If everything is okay with our model here, and if we are satisfied with all of these parameters and printing time, we can then click here and export G code, save it to our maybe desktop, and after we save it to our computer, we can copy it directly to SD card and print that file from SD card on our 3D printer.